that they want to hit them with a carbon tax again. Shame on them.
I call the honourable member for Robertson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Will the Prime Minister update the House on developments associated with the G20?
I call the honourable the Prime Minister.
Well, thanks, Madam Speaker. I do thank the member for Robertson for a question, and the G20 to be held in Brisbane on the 15th and 16th of November will be the largest ever gathering of international leaders here in Australia. It's a chance to showcase our country and to promote jobs and growth with the leaders of the world's largest and most representative economies. These leaders represent 2/3 of the world's population and some 85% of world gross domestic product. And, Madam Speaker, jobs and growth will be the theme of Australia's G20. Jobs and growth, but as well as jobs and growth, Madam Speaker, freer trade, more infrastructure investment, particularly private sector infrastructure investment, stronger regulation of financial institutions, particularly non-banks, and fairer international tax rules are the themes that Australia will promote as this year's G20
The member for
president.
Moreton is pushing his luck
I should
as well.
acknowledge the work that former Treasurer Peter Costello did to originally convene the G20, and I should also acknowledge the work that former Prime Minister Rudd did to bring the G20 together in its current form. But as well as the G20, Australia will soon host official visits by the leaders of 5 very important partners. Prime Minister Cameron of Great Britain, our oldest ally and our second largest investor, President Xi of China, our biggest trading partner by far, Prime Minister Modi of India, the world's emerging democratic superpower, Chancellor Merkel of Germany, Europe's strongest economy, President Hollande of France, where some 46,000 Australians fell during the Great War. Now, Madam Speaker, I'm sure members opposite will be interested to know that the British, Chinese and Indian leaders will address this parliament on the Friday before and the Monday and Tuesday following the G20. I'm sure, Madam Speaker, that I speak for all members of this parliament and all Australians when I say that we do look forward to hosting the visits of these leaders and